Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. How are you? Okay, my name is Putri Arumjani. I'm from class PB Morning A, 4th semester. Today we are going to talk about guided note taking. First of all, we're going to talk about the definitions of guided note taking. What do you know about guided note taking? Okay, I think most of you familiar with this word. According to Hisham Zaini 2008, guided note taking is one of teaching methods where the teacher prepares the chart or schemes or orders that can assist students in making notes when the teacher delivers the subject matter. I think this method is very effective to use. By using the guided note-taking strategy, it can invite students to be more active in learning. Then students can understand the concept of the material presented by the teacher. Do you agree with me? Next is benefit of guided note-taking. First, students are conditioned in a seeking attitude, active, or just retrieving, reactive. And then the second makes students interested in obtaining informations or mastering skills to complete the task given to them. And then the third can be developed to determine the stock of knowledge of students. And the fourth is creating a lecture method that is brought by the teacher gets the attentions of students. And the fifth is make students stay concentrated from the beginning to the end of the lessons. And the last is make students more motivated to learn. Next is purpose of guided note taking. First is understanding. It means to improve students' abilities in understanding theoretical learning material. And then the second, finding solutions, means to improve students' abilities in analyzing problems and finding solutions to these problems. And then the third is think. It means to improve students' ability to think holistically or broadly from a learning material. And then the fourth, analyze problem. It means to improve students' ability to analyze problems before making decisions. And then the fifth is knowledge, to improve students' abilities in applying the knowledge gained in everyday life. Next is steps. There are 6 steps according to Agus Suprijono 2012. First is give teaching materials. For example, we can give materials in the form of handouts for students. And then the second teaching materials are delivered using the lecture method. And then the third leave some important points blank so that there are blank sections in the handout, for example, by leaving blank terms or definition or by omitting some keyword. And then the fourth is explain to student that the blank sections in the handout are deliberately made so that they continue to concentrate on following the lessons. And then the 5, during the presentations of the material, students are asked to fill in the blank. And then the last, after delivery of the material with the lecture is complete, ask students to read the handout. Next is advantage and disadvantage. First, we're going to talk about the advantage. This learning method is suitable for large and small classes, and this learning method is easy to use when students have to study material that is testing cognitive knowledge. And then this learning method can be used several times to summarize different chapters. And then this learning method is suitable for replacing a series that is narrative or long narrative reading. And then this learning method can be used to access a person's tendency to certain informations. Next is disadvantage. First, teachers will find it difficult to control the activities and success of students, and then the second requires a long time so that the teacher finds it difficult to adjust it to the specific time. And then the third, difficult in implementation because the teacher has to prepare handouts or plans in advance. And then the fourth, difficult to adapt to new learning methods. And then the five, the cost of duplicating handouts for some teachers was still considered expensive and less economical. Finally, we're going to the last sessions is conclusions. So this method is very easy in its delivery and in its implementation. So it is very suitable to be applied to all students. But as teacher, when we want to use this method, we should try and be more enthusiastic to learn to master the material that is wider than the existing standard. That's all. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please kindly to ask me. And I'm so sorry if I have mistake in give informations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.